on deck 17, but we're going to kind of give you a tour of 17, 18, and 19 because that's your primary activity center here on the ship. Before that, just to let you know, if you have any guests staying in the Haven, deck 17 forward, that's going to be Haven area. They've got a restaurant there and everything like that. But some ships, the Haven's in the back of the ship. On this one, the Haven is in the front of the ship. So Haven guests, just let them know they'll be in the front of the ship. But right now, we are mid-ship on deck 17. And Ryan, check out these slides.
Yeah, so for all you who have not been on any of these types of slides before, these slides actually have the floor you're standing on and they drop out and you free fall for about a half a second. Feels like it's 5, but it's a great little thrill to be able to go. It's actually funny because this ship, as you can see, I want to follow these around. This ship does not have the slides that actually go over the side of the ship. The very first time I was on one of these slides on Norwegian, it actually went, I'll bring it back over here, over the side of the ship. Not that you can really see that because you're flying through the slide itself, but it was really a cool little fun daredevil experience.
Yes.
Of course, you have the first drop and then you're going over the side of the ship. So,
and as we're walking forward, we do have the American Diner on deck 17. We're heading more towards the back aft side of the ship. But you have the American Diner. This is a specialty restaurant, so it is a nominal fee. But I mean, if you want great all-American diner food, this is where your clients want to come.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been able to eat here, not on this trip itself, but I've been able to eat here before on some of the other Norwegian ships, and it is really good diner food. I mean, you get those different burgers that are available on the menu, and they really are very, very good.
So we're heading towards the lobby, the aft lobby on deck 17. As you can see to our right here, there's an arcade. So whether you have kids or they're kids at heart, your clients can come hang out at the arcade. And
sorry guys, that was a little bit dark. Hold on one second, let's
take a quick peek.
Ooh, she's gonna go into the arcade. Let me just go and fix my exposure. Here we go. All right.
And it's pretty extensive, look at this.
Yeah. Let's make sure there's no kitties in here. There's some over there, we'll just avoid them.
I mean, there's a lot going on in here.
I mean, can you make this like an adult arcade?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it's a great space. Lots of different machines and different games they have, which is awesome.
Play some skee ball, some air hockey. You always got to have a claw machine.
Yeah, exactly. Great little space.
Yep. So coming out of the arcade, all the way aft on deck 17, we're gonna show you Spice H2O. Now this is a really, really cool area. It is adults only, so make sure your clients know that. It's adults 18 and over only, and it's basically like a quiet area on the ship. And let's push that. It's got lounge chairs. It doesn't have a pool back here, but it does have hot tubs. And it has this cool little grotto area. So even if you're laying out, if you get hot, you can just stroll through the grotto and get a little bit wet. It kind of rains down on you, but it's just a really nice, relaxing area to just hang out, not have to worry about kids. Maybe your clients have kids and they're in the kids program. Just outside of here is Entourage for the 13 to 17-year-olds. But I mean, this is pretty cool. Want to take a glimpse at that grotto there? I mean, how amazing is that? We were actually on board filming for Trip Chicks and we walked through this and it was cool. I really liked it. It's got actually some rock outcroppings that you could sit on if you wanted to, and just after laying out in the sun and getting super hot, you go in there, chill off a little bit, and then come back out and lay out again.
Yeah. So it's just a very chill area here. Just different lounge chairs, different regular chairs.
Again, two hot tubs.
Yep.
They've got a bar back here as well.
And then like a little, this screen over here is like a little relaxation, like they show a bunch of different flowers and like lotus like ponds and different things like that, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Lots of sun, Elizabeth.
So as we transition from deck 17, we're gonna go up these stairs, which are outside. They don't have inside stairs, but we're gonna end up on deck 18, and we're really getting into the cool activity center of the ship. And you can see that on Norwegian Escape, there is a massive ropes course.
Yeah, check this out.
I mean, it's incredible. I've done ropes courses before, but nothing this big.
And it's really cool too, when you're doing a ropes course at sea, it's so different. You know, usually you're doing ropes courses in like the woods and like different areas, but like when you're actually surrounded by water or you're on the actual ocean doing it and the wind is blowing and you're up there, it's really, really cool to be able to experience that. It's kind of that extra thrill, you know, of being someplace like this as you're on a moving ship.
Yes. And they've got some other things. So it looks like this is bocce ball here. Maybe there's putt-putt on the other side. There's giant chess sets. I mean, this is where, if you want some outdoor fun, this is the spot that you're gonna wanna come. So again, you come to deck 17 aft, go up the outside stairs, and this is deck 18, which is the start of the activity center.
Yeah, absolutely. So also too, just so if maybe you aren't aware of what a ropes course is itself, so you are strapped in with harnesses, and as you're strapped in with harnesses, there is a double locking key. So there really is, I shouldn't say it really is, there is no way that you're gonna be able to find a way out of the harness and possibly have a way to fall, because obviously, yes, you are very high on these different, you know, obstacles up here. So, and if you do happen to slip and fall, you are protected because you are harnessed in.
And I did notice this lower level, it actually looks like it's a kids course. It's a lot shorter. Like, I'm pretty tiny, but I don't know if I'd be able to stand up straight on this. So this is for any clients that have little ones, they can come on and they have their own little version of the ropes course, so they're not on the big one up top.
All right, where to next?
So we are going to the sports complex. This is a completely netted area, which has soccer balls and basketballs, and you can come up here and shoot some hoops, kick some balls, whatever it is that you're looking to do is up here in the sports complex.
Yeah, so you can see full length basketball court. Right now we have some people up here that are playing some soccer, but of course you can see it's on level, or just about level, with the ropes course up this way, which is pretty much surrounded almost entirely by the the sports complex is almost completely surrounded by the ropes course, just to give you a sure size of how big this ropes course actually is.
Yep. And one thing we didn't mention with the ropes course.
I was just going to come down and show it.
Okay. Because it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, it is absolutely a huge deal. And so the thing we didn't mention, we'll come over here because we talked about bocce ball. Right above bocce ball, there is quite a fun thing. Let's see if you can really see it. I really can't.
It's this one.
Hang on this side of it.
Yeah, there we go.
So there is a zip line course here. Right, I should say I was above the bocce ball, but not directly above the bocce ball. But that is a zip line course right there, or I should say a zip line course, but a zip line that you get to go and just zip on through as you're going throughout your ropes course, which is awesome.
Yep.
Cool.
So altogether, that gives you an idea of kind of what's on deck 16, 17, 18, sports complex, the ropes course, bocce ball. I mean, so much stuff
golf,
to do.
Everything. I mean, just huge space on this
Plus,
top part of the ship, which is awesome.
Yeah, and all your swimming areas. I mean, it's pretty cool.
And then the last thing we'll just look at, one last thing is because right here, this blue slide over here is a water slide that has a raft. So if you don't like, sometimes, you know, like me, I don't like always going and getting my back cut up on some of the water slides that they have. This one is a tube slide, so you're able to go and enjoy the thrill of a water slide without getting those each and every single little part of the slide where you actually feel it. So it's a great way to be able to go and enjoy the water slides without actually having your body on the slide.
Yep. And we did notice too that it's got its own elevator for the inner tube, so you don't have to worry about carrying a tube up the steps, which for someone like me who's very short can be a little cumbersome sometimes. So they have the elevator here, so you just power up the steps, grab the inner tube, and come on down the slide.
Awesome. All right, well, this is deck 17, 18, 19, couple different decks up here, but this is what the
After
back of the
the
ship looks like.
Yeah.